African women, but the most important goddesses were black. Not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the golden fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a
It'll be real good for you to use createspace.com to help you self-publish your own work. Let me know and I advertise your book on my show. You know, I have no problem. This is a community show. It's just that I just happen to be the voice right now. Hopefully somebody will pick it up and do the show 90 days from now, picking their own and coming up with their own stuff, because the whole idea is not for you to get what I learned, but to get out of it what you learned. I'm just sharing what I learned, hopefully as a catalyst to get you moving. All right, this is Brother Tim saying peace, and I'd like to thank you for your time, and I'd like to thank you for blessing me with your ears. And with that, I say, I pray that your day will be as beautiful as you are. Peace.
Community bank, invest in the community. It's not enough just to make loans in the community.
Lovely thing about the community bank is they know what you're kind of going through.
We use every facet, from truck loans to equipment loans. They feel like part of my team.
Community bank has been an important part of our growth and success.
The community bank is trying to grow the community. No matter what happens, they'll always be my first call.
All experiences are positive. I mean, I've never had a bad experience with community bank.
Great day, great day, great day, great day. I told you, man, I get in the zone with that. I mean, that's a live cut. I want to send out shots to Brother Mansour for laying those tracks down for me. It's called, that track is called Journey. Like I said, such an appropriate title. Because since we are on the DiGyeTv Journey Radio, hey, now here we go. We are on Tribal Quotes. We are on day 6. Man, listen. Alright, so let's look at the Proverbs. You can check the Google site and Facebook site for Folktale for Grown Folks and see what I have posted up. Alright? Thank you. Hold on. Here we go. First proverb. Succeeding is the coming together of all that is beautiful. Furtherance is the agreement of all that is just. Perseverance is the foundation of all actions. Lao Tzu. Change in all things is sweet. Aristotle. The human being is a social product. He is what he eats, learns, hears, sees, feels, and lives. Congo, people. Alright. Now, I had 3 choices. I had to pick between 1 and 2. Between 1 and 3. Because 2, because some of these you feel, some of them you don't. Change in all things is sweet. I agree. But, you can't tell somebody on the job when they start changing stuff. Get kind of uncomfortable. I chose number 3, and I know y'all think it's a conspiracy, but I proved last week on Friday, because I didn't pick the 3rd proverb, that this is not a 3rd proverb conspiracy. Alright? But today I'm going to have to pick that 3rd proverb. The human being is a social product. He is what he eats, learns, hears, sees, feels, and lives. Oh my God. Alright, let's go back. Let's get these instructions. Y'all ready? On the line marked 1, you define the proverb for yourself. Break it down and see what's in it for you. So we're looking at that. The human being is a social product. He is what he eats, learns, hears, sees, feels, and lives. Now, just basically, for me, when we look at the breakdown, this is saying the human being is the product of everything that's going on around him. Now, let's take it out to human being. I am the product of everything going on around me. I am a product of what I eat. I am what I eat. So if I'm eating garbage, then I'm garbage. If I'm eating good stuff, then I'm alright. You know what I'm saying? What I learn, what am I studying? What information am I taking in? What I hear, what type of conversation and what type of things am I hearing? You know what I'm saying? What am I seeing? What am I feeling? And how am I living? You see what I'm saying? A human being is the result of all these things. We are a social product, and all these things happen within our social environment. We are supposed to eat together. We learn together. We hear things together. We see things together. We feel together, and we live together as human beings. So that's why in the ancient tradition they talked about the human being as a social product. Now, the lesson that's in this for me that I'm pulling out is this. Now, it's important that I monitor what I eat, what I learn, what I hear, what I see, what I feel, and how I live. But now that I'm listening to this, now that I'm seeing this, how many of us are really monitoring what our children eat, what our children learn, what they hear, what they see, what they feel, and what they live? If human beings are social products, then the person that shapes the society is the person that raises your children. No matter what influence you have on them at home, if they spend more time and more time outside eating, more time outside of your house learning, more time outside your house hearing, seeing, feeling, and living, you're not raising them. Oh, man, damn. All right. That just hit me. I'm sorry. But hey, here we go. The human being is a social product. We are social products. So we need to monitor everything that's going on around us. We need to monitor everything that we allow into our environment. Everything that we allow, that we need to monitor everything that we allow into our minds. We can't be around gossip and silly talk. We can't be around seeing things that we don't really need to be putting our eyes on. We don't need to be learning things that are useless. We don't need to be wasting our time. We need to be building ourselves up so that we could start developing a new social paradigm. All right, so now let's go to part 2. On line 2, write out what lesson you have learned from your definition, how you can use it in your life to move towards success. I did all that already. So, hey, this is Brother Hatim saying peace. You have a great day. And we're going to go out on the same tune we came in. Thank you for tuning in to Tribal Quotes. And check me out at www.giamijourney.com. And peace. May your day be as beautiful as you are.
Community bank, invest in the community. It's not enough just to make loans in the community.
Lovely thing about the community bank is they know what you're kind of going through.
We use every facet, from truck loans to equipment loans. They feel like part of my team.
Community bank has been an important part of our growth and success.
The community bank is trying to grow the community. No matter what happens, they'll always be my first call.
All experiences are positive. I mean, I've never had a bad experience with community bank.
Community was just hands down. That was our choice. It was a no-brainer. It's like a friendship thing to me.
It makes it so nice dealing with people that have the same values as you.
I feel that Community Bank does care about not only my business, but me personally.
Community Bank still has enough power, but small enough to have personal touch.
They're working with you. They're like the old-time bank. When I first started, that's the way the old banks used to be. The community seems to be that bank, the same old bank. Great day, great day, great day. Great day.
Thank you for joining me on the journey this morning. This is Brother High Tim, and I'm coming at you live and direct with tribal quotes. Now, first off, I want to send shouts out to Mr. DiGyeTv, also Brother Mansour, for that dope track. I keep telling you, man, that track, man, it takes up a minute of my time every time because I gotta refocus myself after every time I play it because it's hot. But listen, so here we go. We are on day 7, man. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we are on day 7, and we just gonna keep on building and building and building. We got a 90-day process to work through. 90 days. Listen, so those of you that want to join us on this journey, you can get the book, or you just, like I said, take a notebook and write out the proverbs yourself. Choose the one you want to use, download the podcast, replay it, or however you're gonna do it. Get exactly the proverb you want to work with and work it out. Go back to the very first episode where I give the instructions on how to use it. Or you can purchase the book. You go to www.DiGyeTV.com, look up the Djammi Journey workbook, tribal quotes, and get the book, and you can follow along with us. But we are on day 7. Man, I feel so good to be able to do this. I mean, yesterday I felt like I was dying. Literally, I felt like I was dying, but I had to get up and I had to get out and I had to get into the world. But that's how it is. That's how it is. I know every last one of you have been in that situation, and we're gonna be in that situation over and over again, and we got to keep each other motivated. So now let's look at some of the words of our elders and our ancestors to help motivate us through this day. Are you ready? All right. So the first one I'll read states, "The greatest obstacle to being heroic is the doubt whether one may not be going to prove oneself a fool. The truest heroism is to resist the doubt. The profoundest wisdom to know when it ought to be resisted and when it be obeyed." That's Nathaniel Hawthorne. Now, here go one. "Property is intended to serve life, and no matter how much we surround it with rights and respect, it has no personal being." That's Dr. Martin Luther King. And the last one, "The slain are not count before the hostile army is routed." The slain are not count before the hostile army is routed. Now, that's a good one. And I know y'all already taking bets on whether Brother High Tim is going to take the last one or not. But I got a surprise for you. Today, nope. I'm going for the second one. The Martin Luther King quote that states, "Property is intended to serve life, and no matter how much we surround it with rights and respect, it has no personal being." Listen, in these times where corporations are being, this quote may even be beyond quote and more into a prophetic statement. With all the talk about corporations receiving more rights, corporations are actually receiving rights as if they are a personal being. And Martin Luther King states, "Property is intended to serve life." And we need to remember that. Property is intended to serve life. Many of us, we go out and we get these objects and we start serving these objects. These objects was designed to serve us. And once we start losing the focus and losing the fact that these entities, these objects are our servants, once we start losing that focus, then we start, then we start destroying life, our life. We start selling our life short. We start spending more time with these material objects than with actual human beings. Alright. And it says, no matter how much we surround it with rights and respect, it has no personal being. No matter what we do to these objects, no matter what we do to these corporations, no matter what we do to these businesses, no matter what we do, they do not become living beings. No matter what respect we pay them, no matter what sacrifices we make towards them, they will always be an inanimate object. And because they are inanimate objects, we need to stop investing all of our time and all of our efforts in protecting and building these things, and start looking at people that we can help. Alright? So that's just my take on it. You know, so let me read the instructions so you can go through and you can choose yours. On the line marked 1, you define a proverb for yourself, break it down and see what it is, what's in it for you. On line 2, write out what lesson you have learned from your definition, how you can use it in your life to move towards success. So I did that. So now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read all 3 of them again. You choose yours, and I can't wait to see how you break it down. 1. Remember, we on day 7. The greatest obstacle to being heroic is the doubt whether one may not be going to prove oneself a fool. The truest heroism is to resist the doubt, and the profoundest wisdom to know when it ought to be resisted and when it to be obeyed. Property, Nathaniel Hawthorne. Property is intended to serve life, and no matter how much we surround it with rights and respect, it has no personal being. Martin Luther King Jr. The slain are not count before the hostile army is routed. The slain are not counted before the hostile army is routed. Ashanti people. Check those out. Let me hear which one you choose and how you gonna work it out. But also, I want you to be aware that I'm going to be getting app. So all my podcasts, all my blogs, all my events will be listed on the Giami Journey site. So be sure to check that out when it comes out. I will be sending out notices to let everybody know that I have the site available. It'll be available on iPhone as well as Android. So thank you. I pray that your day is as beautiful as you are. Make sure you check me out at www.giamijourney.com. Alright? Peace.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a
What are we?
Great day, great day, great day, great day. This is Brother Hatem coming at you live and direct. And right now, we are on Tribal Quotes. Now, Tribal Quotes, of course y'all know, we're going to go through these quotes of Proverbs real quick. And I'm going to pick one, and I'm going to go into depth and define it for myself and for the listener. And then I'm also going to tell you what lessons I got from it. So I'm just going to basically do my commentary on it. But the goal is not for you to listen to what I have to say. I'm just setting an example for you. This comes from a book called DiGyeTv Journey Tribal Quotes. You can get it off my website, www.DiGyeTV.com. It's by yours truly, Brother Hatem DiGyeTv. Basically, it's a collection of wise sayings. So what I want us to do is, of course, go through it. And of course, those of you that are regulars, I'd like to thank you for listening. I'm just trying to tune people into where we are. So here we go. I'm going to read the Proverbs. I'm going to choose one. I'm going to go into depth. Now, you are to choose one for yourself and also go in depth. You can write it down. Of course, it's always best to write it down. So go on, write it down. Or even now, also, those of you that want to share it with the world, send me an MP3. Email me an MP3 listed Tribal Quote with the day 8, with your take on it. Make it about 30 seconds. I'll go up to a minute, and I will play it probably on the Friday show or something like that. I mean, we could, if I get enough of them, we could do a whole show where people are going through the days that they have picked in their favorite proverb or quote. That'll be hot. So let's get it rolling. All right, now. Also, be on the lookout for the app. I got the app coming out. Yes, the app is coming out. So we're going to be able to do this 90-day process together, and you won't even have to look for it on Facebook. You won't have to look for it on Google+. You won't have to look for it on Twitter. All you got to do is click the app on your phone. That's right. The DiGyeTv Journey will be in your pocket. You'll be able to journey. We'll be able to journey together. And I might be able to motivate you to get up and run and feel the liberation of your body in motion and your spirit. And as you sucking in the air and breathing hard and choking like I'm doing right now, and you can see how good it feels. I know you've been like, Brother Hatem, you just said choking. Yeah, I'm choking, but I feel good. My endorphins are pumping, and I'm ready to go. But here we go. Day 8. Day 8. Consistency is the last refuge of the unimaginative. That's from Oscar Wilde. I believe that one. You can just look at my desk and see that, you can come look at my desk and see that I really enjoy that one. I embrace that saying there. Next. Never does nature say one thing and wisdom another. It's Satires Gervano. Last, a man should not swallow poison because he is afraid to spit and offend others. Now y'all know which, listen, dope, all three of them dope, but I have to go with number 3, and I know y'all saying there's a number 3 conspiracy. No, there's not a number 3 conspiracy, so y'all can stop the rumors. Alright? I only pick the 3rd proverb every now and then. There's only 3 to pick from, so it's like almost 33.3% that I'm gonna pick that, right? Anyway, a man should not swallow poison because he is afraid to spit and offend others. Oh my God. Listen, we should not accept, for me, I'm defining it for myself. We should not, step 1, I'm going to read it for those new people. I'm going to stop doing this soon. On the line marked 1, define the proverb for yourself. Break it down and see what's in it for you. A man should not swallow poison because he's afraid to spit and offend others. Listen, poison could be a metaphor here. I mean, it could be actual, because you have some people that's so polite that rather than spit something out, they would rather swallow it than to offend other people and die. You know what I'm saying? But poison is a metaphor. How much bullcrap are we taking in and we're not spitting? Because we don't want to offend people. We don't want to tell the truth. I mean, really, in this climate that we are in now, in this country, in America, it is not good to tell the truth. You have to be politically correct. Now, we all have grown up knowing that politicians lie, so I don't understand how we come up with a term called politically correct when we know. Now, let's say we all grew up knowing politicians lie, but yet we have to use politically correct terms. So, all right, now let's go back. Let's look at that. That's some poison. That's some poison that we are taking in, that we're holding in because it's the right thing to do. Nobody's speaking out on this. Politically correct basically means that you say the untruth. You know what I'm saying? See, there's something wrong in the world when you can't call a fool a fool. I mean, it really, there's a bunch of fools running around here in authority that need to be called fools by people who may not work for them. You know, there's a bunch of fools running around in some of these schools that need to be called fools. You know what I'm saying? We are allowing ourselves to hold and swallow poison because it will offend people if we spit it out. But we are allowing ourselves to die because we're holding this poison in. We're not speaking the truth. Basically what it's saying, if you speak truth or die. Now, some would be like, well, I'll be financially ruined. Well, hey, listen. Speak truth or die. If what's bubbling on me is the truth, now you need to go on and have you a scale of truth. Now, far as my training Giami, I have a way to determine what's truth. You know, it's called Mayat. Does it line up with Mayat? If it lines up with truth, justice, righteousness, reciprocity, balance, order, and harmony, if it lines up with those things, then I'm straight. You know, I got a 3-step. Well, actually, it's more than 3, but it's 3 main steps that I have to go through before I can actually go and be like, oh man, listen, I'm gonna have to speak out on this one. And you need to set some of those things up too, so that when you do speak out, you can believe in what you're saying. And you can say it in conviction, and you don't have to necessarily hurt somebody's feelings, but you may have to call a fool a fool. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I have never, this is ridiculous. I mean, we can't even say, you can't call a spade no more. You got to call it a black shovel. What in the hell is that? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a spade. No, that's incorrect. That's a slanderous term. It's not a spade. It's a dark shovel. Don't even call it black. It's a dark shovel. You know what I'm saying? This is the madness that we're allowing for our society to consume. And because our society is consuming this madness, this poison, we're swallowing this poison, and it's slowly killing us because we're not speaking truth. And like I said, truth doesn't have to hurt other people. It just has to be true. You know, but when we use political correct speech, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get off on a tirade on political correct speech. But I mean, that's what these proverbs do. They bring stuff out of us. A man should not swallow poison because he's afraid to spit and offend others. Sometimes it is better to spit and offend others. And you don't have to spit on them. You know what I'm saying? You can spit past them. You can spit, you know, right by your feet. You know what I'm saying? But get the poison out of you. Alright? I basically did part 1 and part 2 Alright, let me reread the Proverbs for you. This is day 8. Consistency is the last refuge of the unimaginative. Oscar Wilde. Never does nature say one thing and wisdom another. Satires Juvenal. I should have did that one, right? Yeah, it would have been shorter. I wouldn't have had to go in on my tirade. A man should not swallow poison because he is afraid to spit and offend others. Unknown. That they say that proverb is unknown, but I think it's of an African source because some of the links I got lead it back to the continent. So this is Brother Hatim saying thank you for tuning in. Thank you for giving me your time. Remember, look out for the app that will be dropping soon. Go to this Cafe Press store and check and get some of the merchandise. Support the journey. This is Brother Hatim, and I'm saying peace. And I pray that your day will be as beautiful as you are. Peace, yo. This is Brother Hatim coming at you live on Tribal Quotes. Man, that beat is hot. Giving it up for Mansour again. Thanks for the contribution to the show. We are on day 9, man. Do you believe it? Day 9. We've been moving through DiGyeTv Journey Workbook, Tribal Quotes. And we are on day 9. Let me read the instructions in advance so I have to go and read them again. I'm gonna read 3 proverbs. You're gonna select one, or you can do all 3 if you got the book. That's your choice. You're gonna select one or do all 3. You will notice that underneath each quote or proverb there are numbers 1 and 2. On the line marked 1, you define the proverb for yourself. Break it down to see what is in it for you. On line 2, write out what lesson you have learned from your definition and how you can use it in your life to move you towards success. Alright, so, day 9, we got prayer is not an old woman's idle amusement. Properly understood and applied, it is the most potent instrument of action. Mohandas Gandhi on the power of prayer. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Sigmund Freud, about aging and wisdom. And then we got whispering will be followed by hiding, then stealing. Kenya, about a person's character. So let's read them again. We got whispering will be followed by hiding, then stealing. That's Kenya, Africa, East Africa. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. That's Sigmund Freud. And the one I chose for the day is prayer is not an old woman's idle amusement. Properly understood and applied, it is the most potent instrument of action. Mohandas Gandhi. Now, I know for some of y'all, it's a shock that Brother Hatim is talking about the power of prayer. And in here, He said, when properly understood and applied, it is the most potent instrument of action. So I'm understanding that there is a science to this thing called prayer. See, a lot of people who claim to be warriors often leave out, for me, the most important aspect of warriorship. The most important aspect of warriorship is not manifested physically, is what the spiritual being does. See, because long before there's a physical confrontation, there's things that you could be doing in the spirit that will help solve or soften the blows that have to be thrown in a conflict. And prayer is one of those things. Do you put on a veil of protection on yourself on a daily basis? You know what I'm saying? That's something that you might really need to consider. And with there being a proper science to it, a science that can be applied to make it more potent. Potent, for those that don't understand, potent means powerful instrument of action. And prayer is a lifestyle. It's not just the action, it's a lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? You can't be praying for one thing and then doing another. See, your prayer and your actions have to line up. That's how it becomes more powerful. So for those of you that are prayers out there, understand that your actions and your intentions and your prayers need to line up. And when those things line up, that's the potent instrument of action that Gandhi was talking about. You know, I'm gonna stop it right there on that one. But if you have anything you want to add to that, feel free to do it. This is Brother Hatim saying thank you for tuning in to Tribal Quotes. Check me out at www.DiGyeTv.com. Thank you for your time. This is Brother Hatim saying I pray that your day is as beautiful as you are. Be on the lookout for the DiGyeTv Journey app. Peace. Great day. This is Brother Hatim coming at you live with Tribal Quotes. Now, let's get down to it. So, on the journey, you know, quotes are very important. Proverbs and quotes, sharing the wisdom of the ancestors is always important. Now, I want to stress that one of the most important books that I ran across was a book of Proverbs called The African Openings to the Tree of Life by Erskine Peters, and I would suggest that all of you out there listening, if you don't buy my book, buy that one. That book is a life changer. If you're looking to change your life, that book is a life changer. And it's two books in one. Now, I want somebody to get the book and tell me what I mean by it being two books in one. That's one of the mysteries of the book, because it took me years to really figure it out. But it's two I'm just get the book. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? This brother Hatim, feel free to hit me up. Now, this is Tribal Quotes. We are on day 10 in the process of a 90-day cycle. We're going to go the whole 90 days. We're going to go hard, at least Monday through Friday. Saturdays and Sundays, I'm chilling. But, hey, I mean, I still run. I do some shows sometime, but, you know, but you get the point. So we on the grind. Excuse me. It's early morning. I got all types of crazy things going on with my body. But, hey, here we go. Man, I'm hyped. This is going to be a great day. So let's go and get into the wisdom of our ancestors and even some of our contemporaries. Time is a fluid condition which has no existence except in the momentary avatars of individual people. William Faulkner. Oh, by the way, I'm coming from the book Geometry Journey Workbook, Tribal Quotes, by yours truly. You can get that on my site. Next one is a repeat. I'm surprised I repeated this soon, but here we go. Life shrinks or expands in proportions to one's courage. I guess that one was important to me. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to your courage. Alright? Man, I go 1,000 different ways with that. And that's from a nice Nen. Last but not least, the tears in your eyes do not blind you. Togo. And that's the one I'm going to pick. I know y'all like, he always pick the third. Well, no, I don't. But anyway, here we go. The tears in your eyes do not blind you. Now, what that means to me is that it's okay to cry. And sometimes it's kind of beneficial to cry. Now, that don't necessarily say that, but crying is part of living. And many of us act like we're not gonna cry or refuse to cry and let the pain out. So we just store it down. And like I tell you, when you push stuff down into your body, it goes somewhere. When you don't express your anger, it goes somewhere. When you don't express yourself, it goes somewhere. And in going somewhere, it causes damages to your physical being. When I mean go somewhere, I mean it stores itself in certain parts of your body, on certain parts of your body. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be willing to cry, because when we cry, we open ourselves up and we release the pus of those feelings. We release that negative energy from us. And what this thing for me says is the tears in your eyes do not blind you. That means that just because you crying does not mean that you need to stop because you can't see. No, the tears don't blind you. You know what I'm saying? Some of us think that if we're crying, we can't work. Man, if you crying, that means you need to work a little bit harder. That means, really, because a lot of times people start to cry and cry and quit. And I can't understand, how would you allow something to drive you to tears? That's passion. How can something drive you to tears and you just turn around and stop? That's a hint for you to turn around and push harder. Don't allow nothing to push you out. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to hear which proverb you pick, and I can't wait to hear some of your wisdom. So feel free to hit me up and let me know what you think, good or bad. This is Brother Hatim, praying that your day is as beautiful as you are. And if you would, go to www.geometryjourney.com, look at the book, Geometry Journey Workbook, Tribal Quotes, and possibly purchase the book so you could continue this walk with us. This is Brother Hatim saying peace.
Here at Rocket Mortgage and the Rock family of companies, every one of our team members knows a hero.
My Uncle Paul, who works long hours at the grocery store to make sure that people can put food on the table.
We really want to thank my wife's cousin Marie, who works so hard as a nurse saving others.
Thank you for being a hero in our community, Des Marie.
To those who leave their homes to keep us safe in ours, we thank you. From the front lines to behind the scenes, we see you. You're essential every day, and today, you're heroes.
You're giving families everywhere a little more hope for a healthier tomorrow.
We're sending all our love, gratitude, and hope your way.
Here's to all of you. We couldn't be more grateful.
Thank you so much for everything that you're doing.
And yeah, you guys are awesome.
Say we miss you, Mama.
I just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you'd like to thank America's frontline and essential workers with us, visit everyoneknowsahero.com. Quicken Loans LLC, NMLS number 3030, licensed in 50 states. Each legal entity that identifies themselves as part of the Rock family of companies are separate legal entities with their own governance and management structures.
Great day, great day, great day, great day. This is Brother Hatim coming at you live with Tribal Quotes. Tribal Quotes. So, let's get into it. Direct. Those that has been coming, you understand what's going on. Those of you that are new, go to session 1 and find out how this works. Now let's get into the proverbs and the quotes. We got some powerful ones today. Let's get in. Let's break them down. I can't wait to hear some of the wisdom that some of you have to share with me from that you have gleaned from these proverbs. So let's go on and let's look at them. First one: when you're going through hell, keep going. Winston Churchill. To live happily is an inward power of the soul. Marcus Aurelius. He who guards himself will not perish. Naimba. Alright, now I got to pick. Now I know y'all think I'm gonna pick the third one, but I'm not. I'm picking the first one today because this one is important for all of us on the journey, man. Think about this. When you are going through hell, keep going. I'm going to add, don't stop. Don't stop. Why would you stop in the midst of hell? Why would you stop in the midst of torment? Why would you stop in the midst of torture? Why would you stop in the midst of pain? Why would you stop? Don't stop. Keep going. Keep pushing through. You done went this far. You going through hell now. Hell on the other side of that is your reward. Think about this. When you go through these hard times, that's a hard time. That's what hell, a hard time. When you go through the hard time, understand, listen, understand that your blessing is coming. Understand that your reward is coming. Push through. Breathe. That's why I tell you, a mile and a smile, man. Listen, a smile, then a mile. You got to breathe, you got to meditate, and you got to have the endurance so that you can push through, because on the other side, man, just a few more steps, Listen, man, listen. When you're going through hell, keep going. Listen, for me, this is the day starter. This is the day starter because I've been there. And I know a lot of you out there, you have been there. And the question is, why would you go that far and quit? Why would you go that far and surrender? Why would you go that far and put down your shield and your sword? Why? Why go through all of that to give it up? Those of you that's trying to lose weight. Why would you go through all that and stop? Those of you trying to stop smoking, why would you go through all that and stop? Mistakes happen. You know what I'm saying? You might eat, you might pick up your soul. those that are going through some type of treatment that you're trying to get something about, why would you stop? You might as well get something out of it. You might as well get a reward out of it. You might as well be able to have a good story to tell from it. So listen, when you go, I mean that's some powerful words, and that's some powerful thinking. We need to really think when Winston Churchill would say something like this. And could it have been when London was expecting, or England was expecting to, in a sense, have to surrender because the Germans were coming over there and bombing them every night, and everybody thought before the bombs would come that they would immediately surrender? The Germans thought it, the British thought it, the aristocracy thought it. But when they started dropping the bombs, and these people began to adjust their lives around the bombings. I mean, I want you to think about this. Every night you got hundreds of planes coming, dropping bombs, and you learn to live around that. You learn to live in the midst of that. This is the type of situation that produced this saying, when you're going through hell, keep going. It's only so many bombs they could drop on you. It's only so much hate they could put on you. It's only so many obstacles they could put before you. No one has unlimited resources. No one has unlimited resources. And even if they do, so do you. Dig down. It's there. But yo, this is Brother Hatim. I'm saying, listen. Tribal quote. And I went a little bit too far with it this time. I'm sorry. But hey, I can't wait to hear which one you picked. I can't wait to hear your wisdom. Now also, if you have a favorite proverb or quote that you want to share, man, feel free to record that and put your commentary on. You can do the show. You know what I'm saying? I put that on. This is our show. You know what I'm saying? 2014, we taking it, man. 2014 and beyond. Now, let me read those again. We are on day 11. Those that want to follow along, we are on Geometry Journey Workbook, Tribal Quotes. You can get it at www.geometryjourney.com. Look up Geometry Journey Workbook in the top tabs. Click it. It'll take you straight to the website. And then also be on the lookout for that app. That's gonna be, I'm gonna be dropping it real soon. I know some of y'all doubt me, right? But hey, watch. Told you, I'm moving. I'm not playing. I'm very serious about what I do. I'm about to put it down real soon. I don't care if only one person out there get the app. As long as they're using it, I don't even care. You know, I speak to myself. I started speaking to myself, and now people are coming. It makes no difference. So here we go. Proverb 1. When you're going through hell, keep going. Winston Churchill. To live happily is an inward power of the soul. Marcus Aurelius. I could have went off on that one. And he who guards himself will not perish. Naim, man. So we moving to day 12 tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to seeing you. Let's go and push each other through the week. You know what I'm saying? We on Tuesday already. The day is going fast. The day has already started and left you behind. You need to catch up. This is Brother Hatim saying peace, and I pray that your day is as beautiful as you are. Peace. day, great day, great day. This is Brother Tim coming at you with Tribal Quotes. And let's go through the quotes. Those of you that's been following the show know how to do it. Those that don't, I would suggest you go to show number 1 so that you can learn the process. Alright, so let's go and get straight into it, okay? Alright, before we do that, make sure you check out the app. It's coming out soon. I want to make sure that you can stay up with everything that the journey is doing. Self-mastery, hip-hop, philosophy. Just tune in. Check me out. Get the app so that you can have the immediate access to everything. So you can pick a show. If you don't want to listen to all the shows, you don't want to go to my website and listen to the Freestyle Fridays or whatever I got playing up that day, you can just click straight onto the application and go straight to the show that you want. This is Brother Tim. This is Tribal Quotes, and we are on day 12. Give it up for yourself. Day 12. You've been sticking it out with me. So here we go. Day 12. Friendship improves happiness and abates misery by doubling our joy and dividing our grief. Joseph Addison. That's hot. That's a nice one. One must try to escape from darkness of ignorance and suffering and seek the light of enlightenment. The Dalai Lama. That's pretty good. Last one. Instructions in youth is like engraving in stone. I think that's Morocco. I got North Africa on here, but that is North Africa for those that don't know. I'm gonna pick the third one. Instructions in youth is like engraving in stone. When you teach a child, you teach children, you are building the future. Alright? So when you teach somebody something when they are young, and you ingrain it in them, it's like putting it on stone because they'll never forget it. Sort of like those of you that learned how to ride a bike when you was a child. You know how to ride a bike. You might not do it all the time, but you could rely on your muscle memory to sit down and get out there and ride that bike. Same thing with riding a skateboard. You use your muscle memory to remember the skateboard. Same way in playing some card games. You know what I'm saying? You could sit down at the table and they could throw out the cards and you might not remember anything all the way up until the first hand. Then after that, the old reflexes pop in. You know, certain things that we have in our memory. We learned years ago, but when we're put into the environment, it comes out because we know it. I mean, I'm still dropping down into certain fight stands that my martial arts instructor had drilled me on over and over again. Something happens, a shocking noise, somebody jump out and say boo, I'm dropping down in that fight position regardless of what style I'm practicing right now, because the way my master did, he ingrained it in us so much that no matter what programming we're trying to put in, until we get something at our core, like he was at our core, I was young at that time, it's engraved in stone. It might not never go away. Alright? So when you teach a child, when you ingrain it in a child, you're writing a letter to the future. You're engraving it in stone because it's going to stick there. Alright? And this has helped me because like certain habits that were engraved into me when I was young. Like like what I'm trying to do with my son now, I get him up early. I get him up early with me. Not as early as me. You know, I do all my workout and stuff, but I get him up early because I want him to develop the habit of studying more than everybody else, or practicing more than everybody else. Whatever it is he finds that he loves, he's going to be able to get up and do it because he knows getting up is possible. Because he knows that I have already been up by the time he come downstairs. Oh, you done walked the dog already? You done ran yet? But he already know that I'm getting out here and getting it, or that he sees me struggling and learning. I try to make sure my kids see me learning new things. You know what I'm saying? No matter how silly it makes me look, because I want them to celebrate when they make mistakes. And I know for some of y'all that sounds crazy. You know what I'm saying? I want my kids to see me making mistakes. I want my kids to see me not good at everything. Why? Because that means it's okay for them to mess up. And it's okay for them to make mistakes. And they won't be scared to learn. I'm surrounded by children nowadays that's scared to learn. Learning requires failure. But we done messed up our kids on this non-failure garbage, this self-esteem bullcrap. But listen, so instructing youth is like engraving in stone. So the things that were said in me, the habits that were said in me, enable me now to get up at 3:15, 5 days a week, and get out here and do 3 podcasts every day. It was ingrained in me. I saw my grandparents getting up early, and at first I started getting up early with them so that I could eat the good breakfast they eat. I didn't just want to eat cereal because the elders didn't eat cereal in my house. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother got up and cooked. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to get part of that, and I started out getting part of that. But I also noticed that morning time was a devotional time. So rather than just being a leech trying to get some food, I wanted to fit in. So while they were having their devotional time, I had my individual study and devotional time. You understand what I'm saying? I picked that up from them. Now I'm up in the morning now having my devotional time. You know what I'm saying? With you. That happened over 30 years ago. Over 30 years ago. That seed was planted in me. Now the seed has manifested. My grandparents engraved that on me. You know what I'm saying? My football coaches engraved not quitting on me. My martial arts teacher engraved certain things on me. You know what I'm saying? And now that is in me. They have laid out a plan for me, in a sense. They laid out the path that I'm walking in the future. They set that back in the past by instructing me in my youth. So listen, those of you that are teaching our kids, realize that you are training your legacy. You are laying the foundation of your legacy. Are you laying a strong foundation, or are you building your house upon sand? Are you tasking these children? Are you having them commit things to their heart? Are you engraving in stone? This is Brother Hatim saying, I pray that your day is as beautiful as you are. Check my site out at www.DiGyeTv.com. You know what I'm saying? Look at my books. You can get this book so you can follow along with us. Gyame Journey Workbook, Tribal Quotes by Hatim Gyame. It'll be up on the site real soon. And for those of you on the app, and for those of you that take the time to get the app, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find some way. I might just, I don't know what I'm gonna upload, but I'm gonna upload some nice stuff for you, okay? And one of them might be a couple of these books, because I'm gonna keep on writing. I'm a writer now, you know, I'm an author. So with that, Brother Hatim says, peace. You have a great day, and I pray that your day will be as beautiful as you are once again. Peace. Peace. This is Brother Hatim. Good, great day, great day, great day, great day. Listen, we are on Tribal Quotes. And this is my last show of the day. So, you know, my energy is kind of waning. So I really need your vibe. Now, all right, here we go. I feel it. Here we go. We on day 13, man. Oh my goodness. Day 13. All right. So let's run through this. And I'm waiting for your comments. I'm sending everything out on one newsletter, so it won't be no separation issues and stuff like that. And I can do everything one fell swoop and be done with it. Make sure you check out my app at the Google Play Store. Or just go to my site, www.DiGyeTv.com. Of course, I'm gonna post my link up there too. But here we go. Day 13. Success seems to be largely a matter of hanging on after others have let go. The iron. As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. English proverb. Now here we go. If you carry your baby and you steal, you show it how to do so also. So I'm going to stick with the first one this time. Success seems to be largely a matter of hanging on after others have let go. And this, for me, seems to be a very true and powerful statement. This goes into the discussion we had just a few minutes ago on Give Yourself Permission about resilience. Being able to hang in someplace that may not be comfortable. Be able to hang in there and not give up and not surrender. You know what I'm saying? And try to wait your sister out. So now this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna read all those again. But I just want to say this last piece on the success piece. That proverb, when applied, will help you make it through almost anything. Just wait them out. Wait them out. You ain't got to stop moving. Just wait them out. Those of you that have to get up and go to jobs that you don't like, wait them out. But be making sure you leaving your pathway to escape. But wait them out. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. Proverb 1 for day 13. Success seems to be largely a matter of hanging on after others have let go. As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. English proverb. If you carry your baby and you steal, you show it how to steal also. This is Brother Hatim. Said thank you for joining me for Tribal Quotes. And with that, I say I pray that your day is as beautiful as you are. day, great day, great day. This is Brother Hot Tim. It's day 14. Y'all know how we do this, man. Oh, man. We are on day 14. We are in a 90-day process. And by the end of this process, many of your lives will have been changed because you will have went through words of wisdom that was left by ancestors, by some of our peers, by even some of our enemies. They left these words of wisdom, and hopefully you will be able to get out of them what you need. This is like going mining. When you go mining, you find gold, but you don't find pure gold. You got to go and melt it out and get all of the impurities out. You know what I'm saying? You don't get a perfect diamond. You got to cut it. You got to work to get it. You don't get just going just to a silver mine and just get lumps of silver. You got to go and you got to get all the impurities out. So what I'm doing is I'm dropping these jewels on you. I'm dropping this gold on you. I'm dropping this silver on you. I'm dropping this platinum on you. But the only thing that you are required to do is to put it in the furnace of your mind and melt the impurities out. Oh, that was hot. You can tweet that. Tweet that. Tweet. Oh, that was hot. Oh, but hold on. And that was straight from the hip. I've been doing this so long, man. Look, I could do 3 shows back to back for the rest of my life. I could talk about absolutely nothing every day of my life. This is what I was born to do. All right, now let's go on. Those that know how to do it, get with me. Those that don't, go back to session 1. Go back to the day 1. Actually, it might be day 0. I don't know. Go back and it will give you the instructions because we're moving through this fast. Day 14. We're reading from Giammi Journey Workbook Tribal Quotes. Get yours. Get yours. You can get it on my app. Yep, that's right. I got an app. You just follow the links. It'll take you straight to my app. Also, you go to www.giammijourney.com and you go to Giammi Journey Workbook and get the tribal quotes. Alright, here we go. Knowledge becomes evil if the aim be not virtuous. Plato. Wow, that's hot. Alright, next one. History is a pact between the dead, the living, and the yet to be born. Edmund Burke. Last, if you attach yourself too closely to a human being, he treats you cheaply. Man, listen, you getting this for free. You getting this for free. Did you hear what I? If you attach yourself too closely to a human being, he treats you cheaply. How many? I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I lied. I'm about to say something else. Here we go. This is what I'm about to say. Y'all hear the police out here? This is real life, y'all. This is real life. I'm not in no studio. I'm at home preparing to go to work. So before I go to work, I want to make sure that I leave some jewels because I never know when I might have to leave here. And if I have to leave this plane of existence, my children will have radio shows to at least know how their father was thinking. This is my legacy. This is why I do this. You know what I'm saying? This is my legacy. I might not be able to leave no material wealth, but I'll be able to leave the wisdom of these books and the wisdoms that's on these tapes, and my children will be able to have an idea how I think. And I wonder what you're leaving. And that brings me to why I chose the proverb that I'm choosing today. I didn't choose the third one because the third one is hot. I chose the second one. History is a pact between the dead, the living, and the yet to be born. A pact, a solemn promise, a sacred oath, a promise. And my question is, how are you keeping your pact with the past? Are you are you moving in your fullness, or are you hiding? Are you keeping your pact with the future? Are you laying a foundation? Are you leaving something that you and yours will be remembered by? Are you leaving something worthy of who you are and what you was born for? Are you keeping your pact? Man, history is a pact between the dead and the living and the yet to be born. Are you keeping your pact? And I'm going to end it on that. My question is, Are you keeping your pact? Are you honoring your past? Are you honoring the past of your ancestors? Are you honoring the work that made it possible for you to be sitting listening to me right now? And are you honoring the living? Are you honoring the living? Are you showing that you deserve this life? And last but not least, are you building something to leave for your children? The yet unborn, as they call it on this proverb. That's the question we all have to answer. That's the question we all have to wrestle with. Now, I'm going to read all three of them again. I'm going to allow you to go back and pick which one you want to write about. And I can't wait to hear what wisdom you have to drop on there. You can leave it on Tribal Quotes on Facebook or Tribal Quotes on Google Plus, or you can leave it right here. If it's dope, I will read it on air and send you out some shots. If you have a proverb or a quote that you want me to share, send it in as well. And if you're bold enough, record it. Record your commentary, and I will play it on the show. Alright, this is Brother Hatim, and here you go, day 14. Knowledge becomes evil if the aim be not virtuous. Plato, that's dope. I can't wait till this one repeat. I know it's gonna repeat. That's dope. History is a pact between the dead, the living, and the yet to be born. Edmund Burke. Last but not least, if you attach yourself too closely to a human being, he treats you cheaply. And that's from Ghana. Alright, this is Brother Hatim, and I'm saying peace. And I pray that your day is as beautiful as you are. Remember, share your wisdom. And support the journey. Get my app. Check me out at www.giamijourney.com.
Community was just hands down. That was our choice. It was a no-brainer. It's like a friendship thing to me.
It makes it so nice dealing with people that have the same values as you.
I feel that Community Bank does care about not only my business, but me personally.
Community Bank still has enough power, but small enough to have personal touch.
They're working with you. They're like the old-time bank. When I first started, that's the way the old banks used to be. And Community seems to be that bank, the same old bank.
Great day, great day, great day. This is Brother Hatim coming at you live and direct. Man, look, we on day 15, man. I'm feeling good. Listen, you can hear the rain outside. I wish some thunder or lightning would pop off so that you could really get what I'm dealing with. I just came out the rain running, and I'm hyped. Can't wait to get in the shower. Can't wait to get the day started. I woke up this morning. I was moving slow, and I was like, oh, man, I'm not going to make it today, but I thought about the people out there that's listening, especially to these new shows, man. So I had to get up and I had to deliver. Now here we go. We are on day 15, and this amazes me, man. Listen, day 15. We could make it. We at day 15. Another 15 will be day 30. Another 15 will be day 45. Another 15 will be day 45. Another 15, you know what I'm saying, will be day 60. Another 15 will be day 75, and then another 15 day 90. Let's do it in 90 and 15 day increments. This is a celebration day. We have made it to number 15. which has a special relationship to the number 90. Let's keep it moving. We need 6 of these. We need 5 more 15s, and we have completed it. We could move to another show. We could grow, because you're going to notice the growth. Trust me, you're going to notice the growth, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. But here we go. Y'all ready? All right. Day 15. Those that don't know, we are coming from the Giammi Journey Workbook, Tribal Quotes, by myself, Hatim Giammi. It's a collection of quotes and proverbs that I went through over about 2 or 3 year period, going through daily, and I prescribe an exercise. Part 1, step 1, you define the proverb for yourself. Forget what everybody else say. I want to hear, or I want to see, or I want you to write, and I want you to hear, and I want you to see the wisdom that lies inside of you. Second, I want you to describe the lesson that you received from that definition. Have you ever experienced this proverb in your life? And if you do, or if you have not, if you were to experience it, how would you use this proverb? Just start putting yourself in situations where the proverbs, you have to be able to use them. And I want you to start using these proverbs and these quotes in your daily conversation. Why? Because it shows, 1, that you are read, and 2, it starts giving you a little bit more insight about what's going on with these proverbs. What type of, how can I put it? It helps you extract the wisdom. So when you use it, it's kind of like distilling it. Those of you that like drinking alcohol, it's like right now you got the fruit. I'm giving you the fruit, and when you start thinking about it, you are fermenting it, and then after the ferment starts, and you got the yeast eating the sugar and the starch and turning it to alcohol. Then after all that process is done, you have to now distill it. So every time you say one of these proverbs to somebody in a certain situation, you are distilling it, and it allows you to get the pure essence. Get to the essence of the proverb. That's quotable. Tweet that. You know what I'm saying? Get to the essence of the proverb. It's like getting to the essence of a proverb is like distilling alcohol. Look. All right, look. Let me go. Day 15. Real generosity toward the future lies in giving all to the present. Albert Camus. Proverb 2. All things must change to something new, to something strange. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Lizard suns itself within reach of its hiding place. Zimbabwe, Mozambique. Proverb. Alright. Today I'm picking Proverb 1. I know y'all thought I was going to pick Proverb 3 because some of y'all think y'all got me pegged, but you don't got me pegged. Proverb 1. Real generosity toward the future lies in giving all to the present. This is a common theme through all the shows today. If you want to be generous towards your future, if you want to be generous towards your children's future, if you want to be generous toward the future of your relationship, give all now. Don't hold off. Don't hold back. Give now. Invest now. It's like some of us talk about, we got this dream that we want, brother. I tell him I got this dream and I just can't figure out why it's not coming true, because you're not giving all to the present. You're not exhausting yourself each day. You're not going to bed tired. Listen to me. If we want to make things happen, what we have to do, we got to give all to the present. This means that we have to practice. We have to push ourselves every day and give what we have to give. We got to leave. We got to go to sleep, not because we have to, but because we are tired. In America, there is a disease, a sleeping disease, where we are just sleeping, but we're not tired. No other place in the world has this been able to happen. All over the world, people can't sleep. They can't sleep. You know why? Because they're not tired. But in America, we got so much luxury that we can sleep and not be tired. What have we become? What have we eat when we're not hungry. We sleep when we're not tired. We work in places that we hate. Woo! I don't even know if that's a human existence. I don't even know if most of us here is really living a human existence. That sounds zombic to me. That sounds dead to me. Listen. So if you want to get to where you want to go, if you want to move and you want to empower your future, give all to the present. What more do I need to say? I can't say no more. But I can't wait to hear what wisdom you have to share with me on this proverb. Listen, be sure to check me out, Giami Journey. You can join the page you can like the page on Facebook. You can follow the page on Google Plus. Hit me up at www.GiamiJourney.com or get the app. Go get the app, Giami Journey. Just type in Giami Journey, just like it is, Giami Journey. You could just type it in one word. You ain't even need no spaces. Giami Journey, and you're going to see the app pop up. When the app pop up, click on it. Download the app. Join the journey with me. Come on now. Let's move. We got miles to go before we sleep. Come on. This is Brother Hatim, and I'm saying peace. You have a great day, and I pray that your day will be as beautiful as you are. Great day. This is Brother Hatim coming at you with Tribal Quotes. Now, those of you that are new, I would suggest that you go to day 1 and get the instructions. For those of you that understand what's going on, let's jump right into it because I only got a couple minutes this morning. And first off, it's a great pleasure to be here, and we are on day 16, man. Step by step, we chopping this tree down, step by step. Alright, so, here we go. I'm reading from Giami Journey Workbook, Travel Quotes by myself. A collection of quotes that I put together. So let's go through this day and see which one of these I'm going to pick today. Day 16. If you realize that all things change, there is nothing you will try to hold on to. If you are not afraid of dying, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Lao Tzu. Our duty as men is to proceed as if limits to our ability did not exist. We are collaborators in creation. Pierre Teilhard de Chardin. When you see a turtle on top of a fence post, you know it has some help. That one is just from Africa. That's a good one. That's a good one. All of them good. But of course, I know some of you already thinking I'm picking number 3. I'm not going to pick number 3 today. I'm picking number 1. Alright, here we go. If you realize that all things change, there's nothing you will try to hold on to. Now let's look at that part first. And in step 1, I have to break it down for myself. By understanding that the only constant in life is change, then I will spare myself the pain of trying to hold on or thinking I can control anything. I think there's I think it's AA that say, God give me the strength to control the things I can, the wisdom to recognize, something along the lines of and to recognize the things that I cannot. You know what I'm saying? And but anyway, that saying goes along with this. If you realize that all things change, there's nothing you will try to hold on to. By not holding on to things, I in a sense give myself power. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to fight the natural process. I'm not trying to I'm not spending time grieving over the natural process. So I'm in a sense snatching my power back. Part 2, if you are not afraid of dying, there's nothing you cannot achieve. Once I realize that everything changes, including myself, I'm able to accept death. I'm able to embrace the concept of death. When I'm able to embrace the concept of death, the only question that any of us need to ask or really even deal with in this issue here is, when I no longer fear death, I know death is approaching, I accept my own death, then what can I not achieve? What's stopping me? If death is the major thing that most people fear, if death is the major thing that's stopping people from living their dreams or living their life or changing the world or doing the things that they want to do, when you eliminate that, now what's standing in your way? Once you eliminate the fear for death, you're able to move forward. Now, in my life, I have had to, on several occasions, wrestle with my mortality. I'm at what they call middle age now. And I'm realizing that I have possibly more time behind me than I have time in front of me. I'm in middle age. I'm at the middle. You know what I'm saying? I might have lived the majority of my life, and that's the fact of the matter. And I have to accept my mortality, and by accepting my mortality, it helps me and motivates me and pushes me to get up in the morning. It pushes me to get my son up in the morning. And when my daughter get old enough, it's going to push me to get them up early in the morning so that they can spend time with me, so that they can learn and I can instill some of the stuff that I want to instill in them before I leave. When you embrace the fact that you are going to die, you realize that you don't have all the time in the world, so you start maximizing the time that you do have. We live up under the illusion that we have forever, or at least that we have a long time. It's not guaranteed. And when we embrace that and we start practicing that we can be taken away from this place in time right now. Somebody could be riding right by. Y'all hear these cars in the back driving right by me. I'm sitting looking out my window. Somebody could drive right by here right now and put a bullet in me. Just happen to just be playing and just be shooting, and a bullet come right through this window and can take me out right now. I can have a stroke right here, right now. Some of this stuff that I'm experimenting with, well, I won't mention it now because I'm gonna talk about it later in the podcast. But some of this stuff I'm experimenting with right now, you know what I'm saying, could blow up and kill me right now, or I could drink it and I did the whole process wrong and die right now. And what would I have achieved if I was holding on to my life as if it didn't change? If I was holding on to my life as if it was a guaranteed forever existence? The fact of the matter is that Brother Hatim is very limited. But the self that I've been telling us about on in all my other podcasts, the absolute, complete, perfect, those absolute, complete, and perfect qualities of my being, that are not driven or not motivated or not determined by external circumstances. That part of me that lasts forever. If I allow that to shine in my daily life, right, and move towards my goals, dog, what's going to stop me? I realize that this body is gone. I realize that this body is going to fade away. It's going to blow away. It's going to turn to dust. But why I got it and it's animated, I'm putting in work. I'm coming to see you every morning, at least 5 mornings out of the week. You know what I'm saying? Then on some, you get some bonus days on Saturdays and Sundays. But right now, we on that 5-day thing, and we are on day 16 of this. So now let me go back through all of them, and I can't wait to hear some of your breakdowns of these proverbs. You could do one or you could do all 3. That's your choice. You can do 2. That's on you. This is your personal journey. Day 16. If you realize that all things change, there's nothing you will try to hold on to. If you are not afraid of dying, there's nothing you cannot achieve. Lao Tzu. Our duty as men is to proceed as if limits to our ability did not exist. We are collaborators in creation. Pierre Teilhard de Chardin. When you see a turtle on top of a fence post, you know it has some help. Africa. This is Brother Hatim. I'm saying I hope that your day will be as beautiful as you are and powerful as you are. And with that, I say peace. And thank you for tuning in. Great day, great day, great day, great day. This is Brother Hatim coming at you with travel quotes. Alright, let's get right into it. We on day 17. Man, I'm hyped. But listen, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to do this, and you have to remind me, those that are listening, take it seriously. I will send you a free, a PDF. Well, hell, I'll mail you the book. Tell me what is wrong with this day. Day 17. There's a mistake on the page. Tell me what's wrong with it, and I will send you a PDF of the book so that you can keep up with me. And the first person, you got your choice. The first person, let me know what the mistake is that I made on this book, on this page right here, on day 17. I will mail you. I will give you the choice. I will give you the PDF, or I will mail you the book. Alright? Now, here we go. Day 17, y'all ready? Are you sure? Alright, let's get busy. Now, those that's been tuning in, we got 2 steps. We got first step where we define it for ourselves, then we talk about how we could use it. Now, I'm going to pick one. And usually people try to guess which one I'm going to pick, but y'all don't know which one I'm going to pick. Y'all ready? When minds are the same, that which is far off will come. East Africa. That's from East Africa. Here we go. An intelligent mind is an inquiring mind. It is not satisfied with explanations, with conclusions, nor is it a mind that believes, because belief is again another form of conclusion. Bruce Lee. My man. Alright. Lizard suns itself within reach of his hiding place. Zimbabwe, Mozambique. Alright. Let's get into it. Which one shall I pick? Now, I posted a picture up on my site. Hopefully, Some of y'all will be able to know which one I picked, but basically, when minds are the same, that which is far off will come. East Africa. I had to pick that one. Now, I love going after Bruce Lee's quotes, man, but hey, I had to pick that one because this talks about people working together, not just physically working together, but mentally aligning to draw something towards them. So basically, to break this down, what this is saying to me, what this proverb is saying to me, is that when you establish a team, when you establish a tribe, and y'all have a focus, oh man, y'all have a focus, y'all have a goal, you will start attracting the events, you start attracting the things that you need to bring that goal to you. It's just a matter of hanging in there. It's just a matter of having that resilience. You know what I'm saying? When minds are the same, that which is far off will come. Man, listen, that is one of the most powerful thoughts that I probably will unleash on this show. I mean, it's a secret. Those who can hear me, you really need to hear me. Build your team, build your family, get your focus. See it. You align your minds. This don't mean that all of y'all have to think alike. You know what I'm saying? You don't all have to think alike. Y'all don't even have to think y'all going, but can you align your minds so that you can at least have the same vision? Not the same process of getting to that vision, but can y'all see the same thing? Can you be similar enough to attract what it is that you're seeking to you? Now, this brother Tim, get with your team, man. Use this one for your team. Use this one for your team building. When minds are the same, that which is far off will come. I got to go on and I got to share that at my job. Listen, or rather my career. This is day 17. I'm going to read them all again. When minds are the same, that which is far off will come. East Africa. An intelligent mind is an inquiring mind. It is not satisfied with explanations, with conclusions, nor is it a mind that believes, because belief is again another form of conclusion. And last one, lizard suns itself within reach of its hiding place. Zimbabwe, Mozambique. Now, tell me what's wrong with the page, and I will send you your choice, a PDF of the book, or I will send you the actual book itself from the publisher. This is Brother Hatim. I'm saying peace. I pray that your day is as beautiful as you are. And with that, I say peace.
At Jewelers Mutual, we're a little obsessed with jewelry. Obsessed like auctioneers with talking fast.
50, we're going to 50.
Pop stars with auto-tune. And dentists with asking questions.
So, how did he propose?
After they've put their hands in your mouth.
Great.
Yes, we've made jewelry our obsession for over 100 years. We love it so much we named our kids Ruby, Amber, and Opal.
Venti soy latte for
Opal?
At Jewelers Mutual, we insure jewelry and only jewelry, which is why people who are also obsessed with jewelry trust us with theirs.
Great day. This is Brother Hatim coming at you live with Tribal Quotes. Man, listen, I love that beat. I'm sitting up here grooving to it right now, but listen, let's get into what we need to get into. Let's handle our business. Let's keep it moving now. Tribal Quotes, for those that don't know, Tribal Quotes is a show where we look at quotes or proverbs and we try to break them down for the day, and we share the information with each other. I'm sharing my perspective. I would love for you to share your perspective, okay? On all my shows, if you have input, please feel free to send it in. Join me at DiGyeTv.com on Facebook or DiGyeTv.com on Google Plus, or you could tweet me, or you could Facebook me just as Brother Hatim, or however you want to get in touch with me. Just get it to me. Also, if you have a favorite quote that you want to read, you MP3 it and send it to me as well, and we can have a discussion about that. Or if you want to complete it with the discussion and how you use that principle in your life, we'll definitely cover that. Step 1, we define the proverb for ourselves. I define the proverbs for me. Step 2, tell you how I can use it in my life. So here we go. Here are the 3 proverbs for day 18. Do you believe it? We are on day 18. Health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the greatest friend. Non-being is the greatest joy. God is, that's Lao Tzu. God is the friend of silence. See how nature, trees, flowers, grass grows in silence. See the stars, the moon, and the sun, how they move in silence. Mother Teresa. If you attach yourself too closely to a human being, he treats you cheaply. Now, once again, there's something wrong on page 18, just like there was something wrong on page 17. Can you tell me what is wrong with the proverbs or the quotes on that page? Let me know. And if you can let me know, I will send you a book. I will either send you the PDF or I will send you the book. But the one I'm going to break down today is the very first one. Health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the greatest friend. Non-being is the greatest joy. Now, 3 of those I can attest to. Health is the greatest possession. I agree with that. That's why I'm working on mine right now. That's why I'm doing on mile 3. And that's why I'm doing Give Yourself Permission. Wealth is the greatest, health is the greatest possession, because without health you can't achieve anything else out here physically. Next, contentment is the greatest treasure. Being content, learning to be content, learning to be satisfied and work with what you have. Man, I can dig that. Learning to work with what you have brings the greatest joy. It's the greatest treasure. Confident is the greatest friend, and I agree, confidence is the greatest friend, because this show will boost you up in all types of situations. So yeah, confidence can be your greatest friend. Last but not least, non-being is the greatest joy. I haven't experienced, well, I guess in maybe sleep state or near death state, I have experienced the non-being part. You know what I'm saying? The non-being, where we are beyond this world and the limits of this world. And I'm working on getting there. And because I'm working on getting there, I felt it was important that I at least drop that proverb on you. I don't want you to neglect any of the other proverbs, but while I'm free, I want to be able to give you that proverb so that you can work with it. Alright? This is Brother Hatim. And I'm saying I did part 1, I did part 2. I'm saying peace. You have a great and marvelous day. Be sure to check me out, www.DiGyeTv.com. Also download the podcast. Download the link. The app. Peace. Greetings. This is Brother Hot Tim coming at you live with Tribal Quotes. Now, let me make sure y'all understand what I'm saying here. Look, for anyone who sends in a comment. Now, this one you have to be recorded, but a recorded would be even better. But you send in your comment on your favorite quote or proverb. It could be the one that I'm working with on that day, or it could just be one. Well, no, I want one for that day. So, for example, on day 19, I'm making an offer. First person that responds to this proverb, to these proverbs, right? I'm gonna send a PDF. I'll send you the PDF of the book. I'm not gonna send the book. I'm gonna send a PDF. For the first person that records their response, I will send you the book. You know what I'm saying? I will. It will be straight from the publisher. It will be brand new. I will send you the book, or I will meet you. If you're in Columbus, I'll meet you somewhere, and I will give you a brand new, sparkling, unopened copy of the book. All right, so that you can follow along in real time. You know. But for those that send in a response, the first one that sends in a response to this one, day 19. Well, at day 19, I will send you a PDF. All I need is your email address. You know what I'm saying? This is Brother Hot Tim, and I'm coming at you live. So now, let's talk about what we need to talk about on day 19. Hopefully, you've been following along so you know how this goes. And if you don't know how it goes, go back to day 1. Don't slow us all down. All right? But listen, I love being here. So let's go. Day 19. Can you believe that? Day 19. Wow. Common sense is the collection of prejudice acquired by age 18. Albert Einstein. He is able who thinks he is able. Whoa. The Buddha. Man. The monkey tail is long, and yet if you touch it, the owner feels the touch. Senegal. Now, which one will I pick? Which one will I pick? I know. Common sense is the collection of prejudice acquired by the age of 18. I love that one. That's hot. That's hot. Common sense is a collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. See, because this goes kind of counter to what a lot of us think we know, right? Because we like common sense, man. Everybody should have common sense, right? You know, it's common. You should know this. You know, come on, man. You need to keep up. But what Albert Einstein is saying is that this is a collection of prejudice. This is a collection of prejudgments that you have acquired by the time you reach the age of 18. Prejudgments. Do we know how dangerous prejudgments are? How limited prejudgments are? How much power prejudgments take away from us? And he's saying that common sense is a collection, a of prejudice is acquired. You know what I'm saying? When we talk common sense, we're talking about a collection of prejudices that have been collected as a group. And we want everybody to operate in the prejudgmental way that we do. And because we look at the world in a prejudgmental way, we limit ourselves and we limit our possibilities. We limit what we can exert. We limit the changes that we can make in the world. So oftentimes it's those people who are outside the common sense, outside the common prejudices, outside the common prejudgments of a society that comes into a society and makes changes. Well, I guess that's that one for the day. That's straightforward, straight shooting, bang, bang, knocked it down. Shoot, I could go to another one, but no, I won't do that. But hey, here we go. This is Brother Hatim. This is Tribal Quotes. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. I pray that your day is as beautiful as you are. Feel free to check me out at www.giamijourney.com. We have an app. Download the app. Keep up with us. Allow us to help inspire you. Be on the lookout for my weekly newsletter. It'll be coming out. I'm running a little bit late. The Magic Hour has dropped. Make sure you check out the Magic Hour if you like the underground hip hop. You know what I'm saying? This is straight from Columbus. You know what I'm saying? Eventually we will expand it to start accepting other underground hip hop. We don't want the above ground rap stuff. We want people coming from where they are and struggling and putting them together, but that's a whole nother story. Also, check out the other podcasts. Give yourself permission. Folk Tales for Grown Folks. On Mile 3. I got plenty of them. So when you download the app, you'll be able to get into all that. Then on top of that, I got some specialties. I got some special surprises for those that download the apps. That it's coming. I'm telling you, 2014 is our year. So tune in and let's keep it moving. I'd like to thank you. And this is Brother Hatim, and I'm saying peace. Great day. This is Brother Hatim coming at you live, and I am doing Tribal Quotes. Man, we got 3 hot quotes today, and we're going to run through them real quick. Those of you that's been following me know the rules. Those that don't know the rules, go to part 1. Matter of fact, I'm going to post some written rules so I don't have to keep going through this on somewhere on my app. I'm gonna post them somewhere on my app so that those that are trying to keep up can always refer back to. So step 1 is to define for yourself what you're listening to. I mean, it's very simple. Define what is the proverb saying to you? What is the quote saying to you? And then second, how could you use it in your life, or how have you used it in your life? So here we go. Day 20, man. Can you believe that? We done did this 20 times. Man. All right, here we go. Frederick Douglass. Power concedes nothing without a demand. It never did, and it never will. Next one. Honoré de Balzac. It is easy to sit up and take notice. What is difficult is getting up and taking action. Woo! Alright, hold on. Alright, next. Invite people into your parlor and they will come into your bedroom. Sierra Leone. Man, could they be talking about colonialism and slavery with this one? I don't know. You know, maybe it's just coincidence. But hey, it is what it is. So today, I'm going to pick number 1. Frederick Douglass. Power concedes nothing without a demand. It never did, and it never will. So this one is basically telling me that if I have a problem, if I have an issue with those in the authority, if I do not demand recounts, if I do not demand what it is that I want, if I am not clear about what I want, if I am not forthright about what I want, I will receive nothing, because power has never given up anything without a demand. Hell, they never gave up anything without a fight in some form or fashion. Whether this is a mental fight, physical fight, spiritual fight, they never give an inch. So unless you demand, and demand is different than asking. Sir, could you please put more paper towels in the bathroom? As opposed to, hey man, you need to get some paper towels in the bathroom now. See, there's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? I learned this with my dog. You know, when I first got my dog, I used to try to ask him to do stuff. Hey man, please, hey, don't use the, hey, don't poop on the, don't poop on the. Could you not poop on the? No, get up, get out, get up. See, power concedes nothing without demand. We have to learn and understand the ways of power. You see what I'm saying? Power likes being demanded. Power likes command. And those people who can put on the air of commandership, the air of being able to the air of authority, in a lot of cases, you can make things happen. See, a lot of these single moms know this. They walk into places to fight for their kids and they throw on a cloak of authority. It's such a beautiful sight. They go in and run rings around people, run rings around professionals, you know. So now, how have I used this, or how can I use this in my life? Well, always remembering that there's a way in which I need to be dealing with institutions and different people in authority. I can't be asking and trying to be polite all the time, because they don't respect that. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, they'll take advantage of that and smash that. So this is Brother Hatim telling you, power concedes nothing without a demand. It never has, and it never will. Frederick Douglass. Let's move to the next one. I'm going through and reading them all again. Honoré de Balzac. It is easy to sit up and take notice. What is difficult is getting up and taking action. Man, I should have did that one. All right. Last one. Invite people to your parlor and they will come into your bedroom. That is from Sierra Leone. I got a friend from Sierra Leone. My friend from Sierra Leone, if you're listening, I salute you, man. All right. With that, this is Brother Hatim saying peace. I hope you got something out of it. I can't wait to see what it is you're going to share. I can't wait to see which one of these proverbs you're going to pick. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see who's going to win the book first. This is Brother Hatim saying peace. Thank you for listening. I pray that your day is as beautiful as you are. Be sure to go and get my app at the Google App Store. Giami Journey, just that simple. Type it in, Giami Journey, just like it's on here. You can send me your comments. You can also check me out at www.giamijourney.com. As a matter of fact, I gotta put a link so that you could download my app from there. This is Brother Hatim saying peace. And with that, I'm out. Great day, great day, great day. This is Brother Hatim coming at you live. We're talking those tribal quotes. We are on day 21. Man, listen, the days just be flying by and oh my God. Listen, thank you for joining me. Thank you for checking in on a daily basis. Thank you for some of your comments. Thank you for those that even listen. Some of y'all even listen before you go to work. I appreciate that. So, hey, I'm going to keep them coming. Y'all just keep the ears going. We going to get this popping off. 2014 is ours. So I'm reading from Giami Journey Workbook, Tribal Quotes by Hatim Giami. Actually, it's compiled. It's compiled by Hatim Giami. All right, so we on day 21. So let's go, and I'm going to read all three of them, then we'll come back and we'll select one. Henry Frederick Amel. Doing easily what others find difficult is talent. Doing what is impossible for talent is genius. That's dope. That's dope. Alright, and this is Paramahansa Yogananda. The season of failure is the best time for the sowing of seeds of success. The season of failure is the best time for sowing the seeds of success. Last, gossip is like a disease. Once you have caught it, it is hard to get rid of. East Africa. Alright, here we go. I am going to choose, drum roll please. I have a drum roll tomorrow. Proverb 2. Quote 2. The season of failure is the best time for sowing the seeds of success. Oh my goodness. Haven't we covered that over and over and over again during the journey? Failure leads to success. Not just, this is not metaphorical, man. This is actual fact. Some of us want to be perfect. Some of us want no mistakes, not realizing that is not perfection. That's some alien concept that was forced on your mind. You know what I'm saying? That's like a germ-free table. Unless you're in a hospital, and even if you're in a hospital, that's impossible. You know what I'm saying? We got these impossible pipe dreams. We want life without mistakes. We want life without failure. We want life without pain. We want life without suffering. But let Mr. Brown, let Brother Hatim share something with you. Without those things, there is no life. You were born and conceived in pain, in a mixture of pain and joy and all the other emotions in between them mixed up. There is no life without those things. There is no life without this quote unquote negative. And we got to get it out of our mind that somehow we can be freed from this cycle. Somehow we deserve to be free from this cycle. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, and it's weakening. You know what I'm saying? The season of failure is the best time for sowing the seeds of success. Not only, now this goes one step beyond. This is saying not only what I just got done saying about failure. This is also saying the best time to start planning or this best time to start pulling or collecting our success is from failure, is during the season of failure. The best time for us to start sowing our you reap what you sow. I gotta get that right. You reap what you sow. The best time for us to start planting the seeds of success is during the times of failure, during the season of failure. We need to plant. That means we need to hold on to our practice. That means we need to hold on to our struggle. That means we need to hold on in school. That means we need to hold on when we pursue an entrepreneurial venture, because it's during the times of failure, it's during these times of pain, it's during these times that we sometimes want to get up and run out of fear, because it's a natural instinct that if we are able to stick in there, we will reap the harvest of success. Those you on the journey, stick in there with me. You're going to start, you're going to begin to see it. It's going to be manifest right before your eyes. Not only in my life, but more importantly, in your life. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep growing. Let's keep building. Alright? I got a new show that I'm going to be starting based on Proverbs, but I'm going to finish this one first. But this is Brother Hatim saying, peace. Thank you for joining me on my journey. Thank you for checking out Tribal Quotes. I can't wait to start hearing which ones you worked with. I'm gonna read them, all three of them again, and then I want you to pick which one you're gonna work with. You can work with all three. You go get the book and walk yourself through the exercise, 90-day exercise. Henry Frederick Amiel. Doing easily what others find difficult is talent. Doing what is impossible for talent is genius. Paramahansa Yogananda. The season of failure is the best time for sowing the seeds of success. Gossip is like a disease. Once you have caught it, it is hard to get rid of. And that happened. This is Brother Hatim saying thank you for listening. And with that, I say peace. And I pray that your day will be as beautiful as you are. Great day, great day, great day. This is Brother Hatim coming at you live with with Tribal Quotes. You know, I do so many shows in the morning that I get them mixed up, but hey, it's all good now. So today with Tribal Quotes, I'm gonna go through the instructions, so I'm gonna have to post those instructions somewhere else, because those of you that's just now getting on and jumping on day 22, you know what I'm saying, you need to go back to day 1. If you want to hang, then hang, because I'm going to move through these quick because I know some of y'all got stuff to do and I'm already running late for the day. The sun is already up. As we move further to the summer, the sun is going to be rising early and early. All you got to do is follow the pictures of my trees because it's all around the same time. It go from pitch dark to almost bright light. And I'm looking outside at my plants and stuff, and it's beautiful. And in a minute, we're going to start doing some of these shows outside. So here we go. Day 22. The book I'm reading from is DiGyeTv Journey Workbooks, Tribal Quotes by Hatem Gyame. Yep, that's right. Now, let's get it. Let's get it moving. These some good ones, and I'm gonna have to really put some thought energy into this about which one I'm gonna do. Confucius. A man who has committed a mistake and doesn't correct it is committing another mistake. Wow. Omar Khayyam. A hair divides what is false and true. And this is from Guyana. If you dance with a crocodile, you better plan what you're going to do when dance is done. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go with that one. If you dance with a crocodile, you better plan what you're going to do when the dance is done. Now, listen, I don't even know if I even need to go in depth. I hope I don't have to go in depth on that one for some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Many of us, in a sense, are dancing with the quote-unquote devil. Many people are dancing with dangerous things. But many of us don't take the time to think about what we're going to do after we stop dancing. When the music stops, what are your plans? Some of you call it hustle, some of y'all call it that street hustling. We do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on. Many of you are trapped in jobs that you hate and you got plans for it. You want to end it. But the question is, now you're dancing with the crocodile. You're dancing with the crocodile and it's comfortable and y'all having fun. But let me tell you, what's going to happen to you once the music stops? What's going to happen to you? That crocodile is going to try to take a chunk out of you. So you have to be prepared. You have to have a plan for what's going to happen after the music stops with the crocodile. Whether we talking about that street hustle, whether we talk about that poor job, because if you're not really enjoying the job, you're not going to be able to give 100%. So you're not going to be there forever. Unless you just one of those drones that just fall into zombie mode. And, even if you're in zombie mode, what you going to do after you retire? You see what I'm saying? We always got to face, the music is always going to stop. And this crocodile called life is always going to try to get at us. The question is, are you going to have a plan afterwards? What is your plan when the music stops? What is your next move? Get it together. You know what I'm saying? Start writing it out. Write it out so that you can keep track of it. So that when that music stops, you will not be caught by that crocodile. You will be able to outrun him. All right, here we go. I'm going to read all of them again, then I'm going to let you go. Confucius, a man who has committed a mistake and does not correct it is committing another mistake. That's dope. I should have did that one, but that's all right. Omar Khayyam, a head divides what is false and true. That's dope too. Last one. If you dance with the crocodile, you better plan what you're going to do when the dance is done. This is Brother Hatem saying thank you for checking in on Tribal Quotes. Check me out at www.DiGyeTV.com. Also, go to the Play Store, download my app, join the journey. Alright, this is Brother Hatem saying peace.
To have melanin embedded in our skin is a gift. Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black? Too strong? Yeah. were born to be great. Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black. Born to be great.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Geometry Journey. See some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. And make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, and let's build together.
To have melanin embedded in our skin is a gift. Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black. Too strong? Yeah.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black. Not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey, the woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a
What are we?
wise. Never catch girls among swine. It's just a waste of time, cause they can't see you shine when you walk amongst the blind. Even when you reflect divine, divine word from the wise. Never catch your girls among swine. It's just a waste of time, cause they can't see you shine when you walk amongst the blind. Even when you reflect divine. Say, the truth is what I'm about to bring. Listen to the message I sing. I want to shine like diamond ring for you, for you, for you. The truth is what I'm about to bring. Listen to the message I sing. I want to shine like diamond ring for you. I want to thank God for the gift that He granted to me, to break down things so you can see the truth, the light, with all my soul. From funk, jazz, and rock and roll, I say we can make rule what's overdue. A revolution you and I may come true. We all born sinner and we won't break free until we overcome hypocrisy. So stop pointing finger, reach to the sky, listen to the message, hold your head high, say na 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 na. Hey, we need to stop speculating and move into action. The war isn't waiting, it's just getting disastrous. Time to change the way we think, what we say, what we do, strategize, find the tools to build and execute. We are the ones that's chosen, chosen. The enemy is closing, closing. They got the masses hypnotized. It's time for us to open their eyes. Word from the wise, never catch girls among swine. It's just a waste of time.